Good morning, good morning, good morning. Mary here once again, also known as Sunny Love. Today is our 181st day together. Oh, yes, we were doing it. 181st day together of Let's Get Real. Lessons learned from the field, my introduction still continues. The ninth day of reading from the book itself. And so, guys, welcome back. We're on this journey together. If you're new here, we have been working on walking through 365 days together of transformation, of healing, of faith, and self-discovery. Yes. And so throughout more than 14 years of volunteering in the area of conflict resolution and restorative practices, I designed and facilitated circles of support, youth programming, and community mediations across many different environments and cultures. And so I want for us to sit up straight. I want us to give ourselves a gentle hug. And I want for us to take 3 deep breaths together because it matters how we start our day. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Yes, let's get real. Lessons learned from the field. Day 181. Some of the forms of mediation that I was learning, such as conciliation court and housing disputes, moved too quickly for the depth of healing I personally valued in the work I was doing. Yet even those experiences sharpened my ability to communicate, listen deeply, and hold meaningful dialogue with people from many different walks of life. Sometimes we do not realize we are becoming experts simply because we keep showing up and doing the work like we're doing now. We keep showing up. And some will say, oh, she's not getting a paycheck for that. Oh, yes. Every time I can check the box of a life transformed and changed, that's my check. That's my paycheck. Yes. While I believed I was helping others transform their lives, something else was quietly happening inside of me. My own deficits were falling away. My mindset was shifting and changing. My confidence was growing and it was being enhanced as well. And my heart was softening. Yes, you know, the word says, harden not your heart, my friends. Let not your heart be troubled. Because sometimes things do trouble us. But if we learn the language that goes through taking us out of those situations and passes the thoughts of trouble from us, then it's really not trouble, is it? And so the very skills I was using to support others were also healing parts of myself I did not fully understand yet, but something was shifting, something was changing, and I could feel the change. And when you feel the change and you know you're changing, that is the change we seek to find. Doors that had been closed to me, as I believe I said on yesterday too, for years began slowly opening. Yes, people sought me out. I say, you know what? I tell lots of people, I said, I haven't filled out an application in the last 20 or so years because people, when I try to sit down with them and I try and tell them who I am and the work I'm doing, and they said, you know what? Before you even sat here, we knew who you were. We know you do real work. I said, that's amazing. I sat down with a woman last week that really threw me for a loop for a moment because she says, you know what? You don't have to tell me what you do or who you are. I've done my research. I know who you are. And so, guys, that's the kind of conversation we want to have follow us, like legacies. You see, my life shifted, my life changed because I wanted to be remembered as a better parent, first of all, a better sister, a better friend, a better daughter, even though my parents are both gone. That understanding, that memory of who I was as that daughter will rest in their spirits wherever they are now, forever, right? And so I want to thank each and every one of you for coming here, being with us these 181 days, because that in itself is a commitment you've made to yourself. And it matters how we show up each and every day, because without a plan, sometimes failure will happen. But even in failure, I say fail forward, because it matters what you've gone through. It matters. It gave you grit, didn't it? And when people talk about resilience, sometimes I get a little goosey in my tummy, because resilience to me means something entirely different than what others say. Oh, you're resilient. No, forced resilience is different than just becoming resilient through our work or whatever it is that we're doing. There's several forms of resilience, and so we have to be careful with that. And so trust me, we're getting closer to some of the more deeper and more powerful parts of my story. So come back tomorrow on day 182. And I always say, the Lord willing. And now we're going to take 3 more deep breaths together. But before we do that, to close out, I wanted to say thank each and every one who have subscribed, who have liked, who have shared our YouTube channel with others. Because the way the world is going, we need energy, and we need to stay strong and committed to a community will help make a difference, because a sense of belonging is something we all need and desire. So let's sit up straight once again. We're going to ground ourselves on the floor or in the ground or the sand, wherever your feet are resting. And we're going to give ourselves a beautiful hug. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths together. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Thank you so much for being with us. I love you. Day 182 tomorrow. We will be back. Have a great day. Love yourself. Take care. You matter. And be safe. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Yes.